Thank you so much for being with us today and your flexibility, especially with the weather and our small groups. So thank you again.
Today we're going to recognize these amazing students for the excellence they've demonstrated during what continues to be rough waters as we recover, but we came back together for in-person learning.
And we'll have some fun along the way. This is a celebration, of course, so let's start with a joke. I love my jokes. What did one ocean say to the other?
What's up? I don't know what.
Nothing, it just waves.
I think that Taylor's been the best with the video. We appreciate this. Okay, well now we're having some fun. Let's get started. First, we're going to recognize students receiving an award from Senator Caleb Rowden. These awards are sponsored by Senator Rowden and are given to students who consistently display self-discipline, motivation, and perseverance. When I call your name, come up to receive your award from Mr. Kelly. The students from Ms. Saltat's class are Michael Esau, Ching Ching, Sophia Don, Xevion Jones, Donna Moran Giron, Jordan Van Erden, and Melissa Smith. Okay, let's sail on to the next award. Hey, Mr. Kelly, did you know that once a nervous first-time cruiser approached the ship's captain and asked, "Do ships like this sink very often?" The captain replied, "No, not too often. It usually is only done once." I didn't get anything. Boy, though, our students sure didn't let this school year sing. They worked hard to improve their reading, writing, and math skills, not to mention how they strengthened their friendships and their problem-solving skills.
It wasn't always easy, but the perseverance showed and was inspiring to all. We have several students that worked and excelled in spite of the challenges, and today it's time to recognize our presidential academic award winners. First, the Silver Award. The Silver Level Award goes to the student who has demonstrated a commitment to learning despite obstacles in addition to the ones we all face. When I call your name, come up and receive your certificate. Xavion Jones. The students there will be receiving a certificate and a pen. Zachary Long. Tatiana Ridgway. Erilyn Schaefer. Jordan Van Nerden. Donna Moran Jerome. Jackson Schulte. Congratulations to all those schools. Now we will receive our Gold Award winners. Gold Level Award winners goes to the students who have demonstrated academic excellence in both 4th and 5th grade. They showed consistent progress on all assessments and put forth 100% effort in all that they do. Carly Baum, Michael Wiesel, Ching Ching, Aiden Croft, Sophia Dawn. Nevaeh Cumbera. Congratulations. As we continue on our journey, I'm wondering if you know what vegetables aren't allowed on ships.
What cucumbers?
Leeks. It only gets worse from here.
Okay, well now we're ready to recognize an amazing student with the Humanitarian Award. This award is sponsored by our partner in education, Commerce Bank. It is given to one student from each classroom. Students are selected for their compassion, empathy for classmates, and appreciation of the environment, people, and ideas. Join us in congratulating from Ms. Saltat's class, Ching Ching. Now we're going to recognize one student who will be receiving the American Legion Award. This is rewarded yearly to two students, one of which is in Mrs. Saltat's class, displaying these characteristics: courage, honor, leadership, patriotism, scholarship, and service. The recipient from Mrs. Saltat's class is Ching Ching. Okay, here's I think our last chance. Here we go. Hey, Mr. Kelly, I'm wondering if you know what happened to the boat carrying red paint that crashed into a boat carrying blue paint?
I don't. What happened?
Well, unfortunately, the passengers and crew were marooned.
I do love a good art joke. And I was wondering if you knew who designed cool t-shirts that the fifth graders are wearing today.
Well, it's Ching Ching, of course! Let's thank her for this awesome work. All right, we're ready for the final awards for our cruise today. We get to congratulate each of our students for their hard work and wish them well as they cruise into middle school next year. I'd like to ask Mrs. Saltat to come up. She'll join us up here. Students, as your name is called, you'll move forward and get your certificate from Mrs. Saltat. First of all, Rayan Al-Ali. Gage Alviso, Carly Baum, Michael Visa, Ching Ching, Aiden Kropp, Sophia Dawn, Cristiano Escamilla, Brandon Bowens, Tatiana Gray, Ashley Johnson, Zivian Jones, Nevaeh Cumbera, Zachary Long, Sebastian Lopez Bolton, Dana Moron-Giron, Caleb Napper, Katie Riddles, Tatiana Ridgway, Marilyn Schaefer, Jackson Schulte, Melissa Smith, Darajane Thompson, and Jordan Van Herten. Well, it looks like it's time to bring the ship into port. But I'm wondering if you know, Mrs. Armstrong, if you know what you call a cruise ship full of fifth graders headed to sixth grade. A scholarship. All right, no good celebration would be complete without some music. Let's take a look at this great video.
What? I hate this.
My sister, your sister, singing with the choir. My sister, your sister, dance the song of fire. Hey now, I go one day. Talk about me one day, talk about me one day. My sister to your sister, singing with the choir. My sister to your sister, dance the song. Talk about hey now, I go one day. Talk about me
All right, as we wrap up today, and many thank yous, I want to be sure, first of all, to thank our partners in education, Commerce Bank, Arcade Baptist Church, and Pepsi for their contributions. Also, a huge thank you goes to the Hawkins family of Como Smoke and Fire for their gracious donation of the food for our picnic. Finally, we want to thank all of the teachers, Mr. Bird, Ms. Granko, Mrs. Saltat, as well as Mr. Howard, our office crew. Everybody really came together to make this a special day for your students, especially in light of the last minute changes. Bon voyage, friends, as you move on to your new school next year. You are ready, and we are proud of you. Remember that once you're a Panther, you're always a Panther. It's time to take your Panther pride as you move forward. A few details as we exit this morning. First of all, Ms. Saltat will take her class out, not quite yet, but students, you will follow her into the cafeteria, and grown-ups can meet them in the cafeteria. Then you can move through the lines for food. We have seating both in the cafeteria as well as your child's classroom. A couple of photo opportunities I want to make you aware of. We do have, and I want to thank Jazzy Cat Photography. They are in our media center. So make sure and stop by there and get a fun picture. As well as, we have a pretty neat banner that's just outside our front doors, as well as our sign out front is a popular place for pictures if it isn't raining. Parents, if you choose to have your child leave with you today, be sure that they are checked out either in the office or your child's classroom. I want to thank you again for sharing your amazing students with us each day, many of which have been a Panther since kindergarten. If you've been here since kindergarten, can you raise your hand? Wow. I think that, Mrs. Saltat, you have the class with the most kiddos that have been here 6 years. That's fantastic. But regardless, no matter how long you've been with us, you're forever a part of our school family. I wish you well. Thank you, everyone, and we'll follow Ms. Saltat's lead as we head to the picnic.
Can we